What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different because I don't know. I want to try some new stuff because I'm kind of running dry on some reviews because I've covered some of the old stuff that I want to cover, but there's a few other things that I do want to cover. It's just going to take me the time to do it, and I really don't. So I have some books that I would like to talk about. I thought I would do this one first, and this is really it took me a little bit to figure out its name. This is a book that came out for the 50th anniversary near, I would say, the early parts of Revice. And this is TV Magazine Deluxe, All Kamen Rider Encyclopedia Definitive Edition. I don't know why it thinks it's a Kingdom Hearts game, but that's how it sounds to me. It seriously sounds like I should say, like, TV Magazine Deluxe, All Kamen Rider Encyclopedia Definitive Edition, Final Chapter Prologue. Like, why is the name that long? Just call it the Kamen Rider Encyclopedia. It's not even definitive. Like, this thing's out of date by the end of Revice, because it doesn't even have all of Revice's forms. And, you know, we have Geats and Gachard now, so I don't think it's quite definitive. It's definitive for 2021, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, so, in a way, yes. And this is pretty much a suit, like, a way to look at all the costumes and forms of all the riders. Like, if I remember correctly, this does have every rider up to this point, and a few other alternate suits, along with, like, I think there are a few monsters in here, I'm not sure, but you get this on the back, you get a nice shot. I'm like, I want to say this is from a movie. Was this the first Climax? No, I wanted to call it Climax Scramble, that's not right. Um, oh my god, I know the movie, I can't think of it right now. I know it's Oh, it's Build's X-Aids one. Um, oh, New Generation Heroes? Or whatever they called them. You got all these riders on the bottom. We even got Shin. If you've watched the movie-thon, you know I've covered that movie, so if you want to hear my thoughts of him, you can go do that. We got Nego on the back. I knocked over what I was holding the book on. The cover has a bunch of riders as well. The spine is kind of boring, but you do get, like, Revi and Vice. I guess this is maybe the 250th to whatever this is. And you got the inside, got some pages. Like I said, some monsters, got Ichigo. And if we take it off, you get some alternate stuff. And if we take that off, it has Ichigo. Which, honestly, I like that cover. I do like that cover. A little bit better than this cover, but I do want to keep that with it. But let's go through it, because, you know, just, like, show you what this book's all about. I picked this up at a, like, Japanese bookstore that was in a Wajimaya, if you know what that is. Like, it's like pretty much like an Asian market kind of store where you can buy, like, food, and they often actually have, like, Soto and, like, Shoto stuff. And I just kind of found this in one of their bookstores, and I was like, yeah, I kind of want this, because this it's just kind of a neat book, and it was just kind of, I was there, and I was like, why not? Let's pick it up. So, if we open it up, we get an opening shot of Revice and his floating thing that I think he used one time. Deno on the Den Bird. I don't know what V3's bike. I know Ichigo and Nego are on the Cyclone, but I don't know. We get original Ichigo. I think this is all Ichigo. So you get original style Ichigo. You get him slightly different. And then you get, like, the Shin final Ichigo. I think this is Shin Ichigo, I think, is what he's considered. I don't know the names of these early forms. And then these are all Nego. Oh wait, this is more Ichigo. And see, it tells you actually at the top, if we go back, what year they came out and who it is. It says Masked Rider 1 or Kamen Rider Ichigo. So yeah, when you get to the next rider, it will tell you from Masked Rider number 2, 1971 is still. Get more pictures of Nego. Got Ichigo and Nego teaming up. You got some of their villains, which is kind of cool. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Like, I'm not going to be like, hey, look at this page. You got V3, obviously. You got some of their monsters. V3's kind of neat. And, like, he has, like, all these wacky, like, weapons that they're archiving. I cannot read any of this, but I imagine it's telling you what they are. Like, V3's antennas are detachable or something. He's holding a pod thing. I don't know. I've never seen it. We got Rider Man and all his arms, which is pretty cool that they cover them, and then you get some V3 monsters. Maybe those are the generals. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. We get X from 1974. Wait. Did Rider Man? Yeah, Rider Man got his own little page. X has all sorts of... His bike looks cool. I want to know what determines who gets, like, how many pages, by the way. Like, this is a pretty thick book. And, like, who decides that, like, you get 3 pages, we get Amazon. Does it have his bike? I love Amazon's bike. Maybe on the next page. Oh, there it is. Ooh! I love the pictures they use for Amazon, but yeah, I love Amazon's bike. What's your guys' favorite rider bike? Like, Amazon's is up there because I love how doofy it looks. But Amazon is my favorite Showa era design. I want to watch the show, I just haven't found it subbed. Also, Stronger is just using a... Oh wait, no, that's him using his magnetic abilities for that. We got Stronger in 75. We also get Tackle. There's Tackle. Next up, we get actually the first power-up form with, oh my god, what was Stronger's form? It's not Stronger. It's not... Oh my god. I don't remember what Stronger's form is. I knew it at one point. I know it's in my head. Charged Up, maybe? And then you get Sky Rider, which apparently it was originally supposed to be like a reboot in like a new continuity. And then like halfway through, they were like, nah, give him more color, and we will call it a day. What does that guy steal? We got Super 1 in 1980. I haven't really seen any of the 80s show. Oh my god, his bike. That's insane. You get Z-Cross, who is... I think he's only in the special, right? But like that Tiger Bazooka guy, what the hell? He's like a ninja, I think? I think Z-Cross is a ninja? Yeah, he's a ninja. I think he's a ninja. You see everybody else with their bikes. We get Black, which I think Black actually got a Blu-ray here not too long ago. And I think Black RX just came out not too long ago as well. And this was in 88. Black was in 87. And we also get Shadow Moon. Shadow Moon and a couple other monsters. We also get, like, his other forms. And his car. Because he has a car. Oh, Shin gets a whole thing to himself. I hate his inner mouth. He's like, stop in my suffering. And you have his weirdo. Then you have... Oh, God. Oh, they put the fetus in here. Oh, I forgot about that. Thanks for the nightmares. And I think that's the other Shin. And this was in 92. Okay. Oh, wait, no. There's the other Shin guy. That guy, I guess he gets to be on more. And, yeah, Shin was a thing. We got Zoe in 83. think this is still Zoe. That's the monster Zoe fought. And next we get Jay. He can grow big. That's his thing, apparently. Actually, I watched both of them. They were interesting, to say the least. Like, I remember them feeling like pilots for shows. And that was in 94 as well. And finally, we hit what I know. Kuga. I love Kuga's design. Like, you got a Grongi here. You got Mighty form, Growing form. You got all his forms. Even all his, like, Rising forms. You got Rising Mighty. You got Pegasus. Yeah. No, wait. This is Pegasus. This is Dragon. Titan. Got Goram. I love that it's just a picture of the Goram in the grass, just telling you its height and stuff. So I guess this is just telling you what the hell these are. Like, honestly, I just like it because it has a lot of good pictures of, like, the suits and everything. Like, get a good shot of his bike in here. Got his other two, like, rising forms, his rising dragon. We get Amazing Mighty. And we get Ultimate Kuga. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't put Kuga Black Eyes in here. That's a little surprising. Rising Titan and Pegasus. Damn, Amazing Mighty looks so good. Get the bike again. And we move on to Agito. Which, honestly, I like Agito's forms. Like, especially, like, Burning. I think Burning looks awesome. I don't know. What do you guys think about Agito? I hear a lot of hate for Agito for some reason, but I never really... I don't know. I like it. I liked Agito. I thought it was fun. Next up, we got some others from Agito. We got G3 and Gills, which, if you don't know why we never see Gills nowadays, that's because the water damage it sustained just made it unusable. There are no Gill suits left. And then, like, there's a bunch of other riders. You get G4, G3 Mild, V1, which isn't even a Kamen rider. That was just, like, another police force kind of thing. I don't remember exactly. But I loved Gill's Screaming Head. We also get Gill's Wild, which I think that's the only Gill suit that's technically still around, if that's still around. And another Agito. Yep, that's another Agito. And now we're getting to the ones with all the riders like Ryuki, which we have his blank form. He's fighting Oja. We also get his survive form. We get Knight, which I like that they have him with the cape. And, yeah. Can't really tell his eyes from here. You also got Scissors. And I guess they show you all the weapons. And this is just a spread of a bunch of Ryuki riders. You got Zolda, Gaia, I think that one's Guy, Emperor, Fom, Tiger. I think that one was just Tiger. Obviously, you have the classic Oja with his great Jafar staff. We got... Oh my god, what was his... Verde? Was that one Verde? You got Ryuga. Got Oja. Yeah, I think that's Oja. And then you got... Oh my god, what were these guys' named? Alternate and Alternate Zero, I think? And then you got these monster guys. I don't know what they are here. That's a thing. I don't know. We got Fies, which honestly, I think Fies as, like, suit designs are amazing. I think the show's okay. Like, I don't know. I don't have any strong feelings about Fies. I was like, oh, that was good. And then I kind of sat on it, and I really don't remember the show that much. But yeah, you also have his bike friend, and that thing. Got Fies Excel and Blaster. You got Keeksa. Everyone remember Keeksa Day. And all the stuff that they're releasing recently for its anniversary. We got Delta, which is cool. It's cool to see. Delta had many users. I don't remember what this guy's doing, but he's in there in a chair. You got the Ryo Troopers, Orga, and Saiga. I think that was his name. Now we move on to 2004 with Blade. And I love Blade. I think Blade is another one of my favorite suit designs. Like, I love King form. I think it looks great. Regular, just like his regular ace form. Jack looks pretty cool. Honestly, a lot. It's funny, I used to think when we saw the suit recently, I was like, oh, why are they using the Blade Jack form? They're not. It yellowed, apparently. Oh, oh wait, we skipped a page because we almost missed Chalice, and I think Chalice looks pretty cool, especially Chalice Wild. Then we get Garen and Liangle. Like I never know how to pronounce his name. Liangle, right? Like that's his name. Like it sounds weird, but I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay, Garen Jack, which I think we got Garen King not too long ago. They got some of the other undead, and we have like the 3 like missing ace riders. No, yeah, I love Hibiki's design, and somebody's like, "Oh, Hibiki was like almost designed to be another show," and I'm like, I don't care. It looks awesome. I love armed Hibiki. That is a beautiful suit, but all the Hibiki suits are really nice. Like they have this like weird reflective like paint on it, and it's like it looks like it changes from like a light like navy blue to a purple, and it looks amazing. And that's why sometimes you see him like very purple or very blue. Then you got Ibuki, which they had a bunch of riders, so I'm wondering how many of them they're gonna cover. Wait, I like how he doesn't have a motorcycle. They're like, here's his sedan. I don't think that's a sedan. I don't remember what kind of car this is. But yeah, I like how they're like, they use this car a lot. Oh my god, it's on this page too. For Todoroki. I'm sorry. I can't believe I love that this car is just on the page. Oh, my boy Zanki. I love Zanki. That's one of my favorite rider characters, and they cover a lot of the one-offs. Like even the ones that we didn't even see, I think. Like they're very shadowed out. You got that one, got Shuki. Like they got actually a lot of them. Wow, if not all of them. But oh my god, I'm not gonna get over that there's just car. Turn the page, the car is back, but now it's in green. I'm like, oh shoot, I need to compare its stats. Oh man, I think it's the same. That's just so weird. Oh, they even shows you like their sticks. So that's pretty neat. And also his motorcycle. God, I'm not gonna get over that. We got Kabuto, which honestly, I like Kabuto suits. I think they look really good. I feel like that's all I've been saying this whole time. I'm like, I like this suit. But, like, I think they're fun. I think they're a ton of fun. I like the, like, cast-off gimmick that they all have. The Bee. And you got Drake. The names kind of could use some work. Gatak. Which, honestly, I like Gatak's, like, armored form. I think it looks pretty cool. Then you got, like, the motorcycles, which also had a cast-off gimmick, if I remember correctly. You got... Oh, God, what was his name? Scizor, that's his name. We got Punch and Kick Hopper, which, honestly, I still love those suits. They're very different for Hoppers. Definitely, I thought at one point my favorites, but I feel like I've found others that I like more. Got Dark Kabuto, the 3 Beetle Riders from the movie, some worms... And those guys, the trooper guys. Moving on, we got Den-O. And I love Den-O's designs. I like how it's like a train, but also a peach. And obviously you got the one... And it obviously shows the Imagine. You get rod form and axe form, which that's my favorite, personally, is axe form. But I think all of them all look pretty good. You got gun form and wing form, which is a completely different belt. And climax forms down there in the corner. Along with, like, its rider kick, which is pretty neat. Then we got liner form, which I love this. Wait, they even put little kid Den-O. They're like, there's little kid Den-O. And you get Zoronos. And you get their trains, their platforms. Got their other forms for Zoronos. Got even all the evil ones. His grandson, Gao. Nega Den-O. Which I always think it's funny. I don't know why I remember Negadeno being more purple. Maybe I'm remembering the toys. I'm not sure. You got G and oh, I don't remember these two guys. I remember they just one was a skull form. You got oh shoot, Social Man Orb, which I think it's funny that he was. I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember his name. It's not Guy. It's like it's close, like Rye or something like that. I don't remember. And you get this nice picture of Kiva in with his violin. It's very important to him that you see his violin. You get all his monster forms. You get Dorubaki, which you only see for one episode. I was kind of mad after that. Like, I like Kiva. I had fun with Kiva. I thought I would see this form more. I think I saw it once and never again. It was just so weird. And apparently, the chains weighed about 80 pounds, which is why he went to Emperor a lot near the end of the show. You got Ixa and Dark Kiva, which, honestly, I think... And if I remember correctly, Saga just got a figure art announced, so if anyone's a Saga fan, there you go. You got the multiple different suits for Ixa. You get Arc and Ray. And you get these Orphanox, the King and Queen. Is that one Bishop? I don't know. I don't remember. And next up, we get Decade, which is just, hey, Decade can use the rider forms, but they always have his belt. And they even give you the final attack rides, which, does it show the final attack rides for, yeah, where it's just Momotaros. I think it's funny that he just turns Kuga into the Gorem. That's just kind of funny. Get special attacks. Get complete form, the end, Rising Ultimate Kuga, which has the dark eyes. Get another Ibuki. Like, I think it's funny they put Ibuki in here twice just because I guess it's a new suit. You get Kivala, which was from the movie. Get some other guys, like Phantom Geist. Oh, they even have the end complete, which I think we got new forms for them not too long ago, plus Legend. Double. I love Double. Very simple, but very fun. It was actually one of the first series I got to finish. Like, I was currently watching Gaim, but I went back and binge watched all of Double, and I really liked it. You also have a form that's not really a suit. Cyclone XL Extreme. But you also got Fang form. Do they have the Scythe one? No. They also have Cyclone, Joker. That's funny. Also try to say that 5 times fast. You got Excel, or Axel. I always like to call him Axel. So, got Axel Trial, got Eternal, and they even have the Red Eternal, and one of my favorite suits, Skull. I don't even care. Like, that's one of my favorite suits of all time. I love the hat. I love that it just has a regular hat. Even has a cool car and a motorcycle. That's my favorite. But I prefer it with the hat, not the crystal form. 10 out of 10. Needs more hats. Then you have the guy with some of the most forms. O's. No, it did not put all the random combos, I think. I think unless they were in the show. They did put his greed form in there. That's nice. Oh, spoilers. And all the Candroids, so that's cool. Like, I think we've rarely ever saw these two. Like, I thought the Candroids were always fun. I would love for them to re-release them because I would buy Candroids. You got more forms. Oh, yeah, they put all the random ones that were in the show. There they are. All of them. They really were like, we need to get all the forms in here somehow. You get some like, I know that's Kikaider, and probably another Kikaider, and Inazuman. I don't know who, like, the Sentai guy-looking guy is. If you know who this man is, tell me down in the comments. You got Kamen Rider Core. Oh, Poseidon. Poseidon's cool. I love the suit for Poseidon. Oh, yeah, and Super Tantobot. Next up... Oh, we got Birth. I don't know why I forgot. Wait, Birth only gets 1 page. Boo. Guess they were running out of room. They were like, oh shoot, we don't know how to even this out. We also get some random greed, along with no yummies, and they're the rest of the greeds. You get all of Birth stuff. Then we move on to Forze, where he's fighting an Orphanoch. That's what they were called, right? No. Orphanochs were Phis. I don't know why I thought they were Orphanochs. Is that the Power Dizer? Got a Lek form. And they have all of his little things that he got. Like his rocket hands, and his wavy hands, and his faucet foot. That's a real thing. You get Meteor, Nadeshiko. Wait, did I skip a page? I did skip a page. Because you had also Magnet States, Fire States, him exploding. He's exploding. You get his French fry robot, his hot dog robot, double-decker burger robot, hot fucking nugget robot. Forza was a weird time, man. Like, I like that it was space and fast food robots. Like, who decided that? Like, jeez. Forza got, like, both fusion states. The one with skis and the one without skis. And that was the page we already went over. And now we're on to Wizard, and man, these are some fun designs. I don't think I like the dragon forms as much as the regular forms, but I still think these suits look nice. And then we get Infinity Styles, which also has a golden dragon form, because why not? We got Beast and Beast Hyper, which I love the tassels on Beast Hyper. I think that's fun. Get his little ring claw monsters and their chimera form. You also get all of his mantles. Do they show him with all his spells, I'm realizing? I don't... Yeah, they somewhat do. If there's a spell associated with it, they do it, I guess. Then we get a lot of... I don't like Mage's suit. I don't like this suit. I don't like that there's 3 of them. I don't like them at all. I do not like these suits. White Wizard's awesome, though. White Wizard's awesome. I hate the mage suits. I'm not going to stop saying that. I just don't like them. Got some monsters. Got Phoenix. And then we got to my boy Gaim. I love Gaim. Gaim was my first show, and I will not hide my love for this show. I love the designs, the samurai fruit ninjas should not work. And before somebody tells me that it's like, oh, there's a difference between samurai and ninjas, and I'm like, yeah, but Gaim uses both, so whatever. You get pineapple maces, Ichigo kunais. It's fucking wild. We get all the random forms as well for Baron and him. I like that it's him like stabbing Baron. Spoiler alert. Hope you watched the show. You get the other riders. You get Lemon Energy arms. They even give you all the characters like different Suika arm forms. So you get Barons. You get Gaims over here. You even get like the rider forms. You get their motorcycles, the random Lockseed things. You can even get Lord Baron. There's just so many. You get Zangetsu and Ryugen. You get even their rider forms, which I think are pretty cool. You get all of the energy riders over here, and their multiple forms, including Duke's Sengoku form, which looks kind of doofy. You get Alfred, I think. You even get Reboot Gekiter. You get all of the Gaiden riders. You get some Invests. You get those guys. You get 15. They did not leave no stone unturned for some of these characters. They were like, yeah, no, you're getting all of them. Like all of Drive. Get Technic. Because why not? Well, obviously, you're going to get the main forms of the main rider. They even have the Ninja form when he teamed up with Ninja, and that's not a toy. There's no toy of this or this. There's all the other Ninja things, but they didn't do a Trideron thing, which everyone found weird. You get all his tires for that form. Also got Wild down here in the corner. Really trying to save space. You get Trideron, and people debate on Trideron. I really like it. I don't really care. You also get type fruits. And you also get dead heat. Not super dead heat. I don't know. I don't remember what this form is called. Like the drive that looks like Machine Chaser. Like I don't remember. But again, I love type fruits. Type fruits is fun. You get type dead heat, but drive is using the Mach driver. You get all three of the different mixed tires. You get like proto if Tomari used the prototype one. You get Mach with the Crimson Chin. And obviously you get regular Mach with his nice explosions and his little stop signs. And Kamen Rider Chaser. Hey, there's Machine Chaser. I was talking about him earlier. And Super Machine Chaser. And that thing. Mass produced, whatever. And I know one's called Chaser Mach and Mach Chaser. But I don't remember which one's which. I just remember one of them is called Mach Chaser and the other one's called Chaser Mach. That's all I know. But we also got some movie writers before we move on to Ghost. We got Songo, we got Yongo. They even put Kamen Rider Brain, which didn't come out until much later. We also got Kamen Rider Heart. And we get Lupin and Dark Drive. And here's another fun set of designs, which is Ghost. You get all of the ghosts, such as Billy the Kid. That was a real person. And Einstein, everyone's favorite hero. Isaac Newton. Like, they even have the Rider ones. That's pretty neat. Yeah. They actually have, like, the Heisei Rider I one. That one's pretty cool. But yeah, you have his many forms. And I like that he just had a physical hoodie. I thought that's fun. We also get all his little gadget friends. And whatever forms they're associated with. His iguana, which I think we saw 3 times. Tokon Boost. And its various forms. Man, I love Spectre's design. I like the 2 horns so much. And I think it looks just so clean. And you also got his nice motorcycle, which obviously has his horns on it, which I find it funny that their motorcycles have to have their horn shape on it. I just find that really weird. But yeah, that's Ghost. Anything else to really say about Ghost? I guess you got his final form. You get Necrom and all the fake Necroms. Those were kind of lazy. Like, you couldn't even give them just repaint this suit a little bit. You just gotta give them ones that look like basic foam. Then you get the Gaumizer. Get all the Ghost versions of the physical suits for all of the people, because reasons. I don't know. You get his best friend form, and you get his other 2 forms. But that was really all I gotta say. Oh, wait. We got Deep Spectre. We also have whatever the eye guy was. And then we get to the fun time that is Xaid. Who remembers when the entry forms were released? I remember people being like, oh my god. But I remember a lot of people really liking it at the end of the day. Like, everyone was so ready to hate Xaid that it's almost like everyone was like so ready to hate it that when it was actually somewhat good, they were like, what is this? And it will always have one of the most traumatizing Christmas episodes ever. But we're not going to talk about that here. We get his Rider forms, we get his Pac-Man form. I think he has a Xevious form somewhere around here. Or maybe that wasn't him. Maybe that was Snipe who got the Xevious form. We got, his forms. And we're pretty much going to just get all the forms for Snipe. Again, Laser is just a motorcycle man. But at least he got a cool final form. You get Ganem, which I love Ganem. Like, I think Xaid is a good color design, but man, that black and purple. Yeah, and Dangerous Zombie. Dangerous Zombie is one of my favorite suits of all time. I've said that a couple times during this, but that is It's still true. I still love that suit. And we pretty much just get the rest of the riders. I like how it's Kronos with Gamedess's weapons. Like, it's not Kronos unarmed. Then we get all the builds forms. We get all the best matches. Which, there's a lot of different random forms they just did here. I like that when he uses the bottles of the riders, that he just becomes the rider. So he's just Xade. But he has the build driver, so it's different, so it's in the book. Got Genius. Rabbit Tank. We got the Hazard forms, which that looks also super good. You get all the other random forms. We get Cross, or Cross Z, whatever you want to call him. I love all his suits. Like, even this one that we only saw once, I really like that. We get Grease. We get all of these gear guys, I guess. Yeah. There you go. Oh. How do we get the Geo? I think I skipped a page. Yeah, okay. We also get Mad Rogue. I skipped a page. We're on Geo now. We just open right up with just him fighting guys and a bunch of armors. We get all of the Decayed armor styles. We get all of his regular rider armor styles, which I love the Gaim one. The Gaim one's fun. The O's one is a ton of fun. The Xade one, I love the Sock and Bopper arms. Build one's okay. It's fun. I'm not gonna say if it's terrible. Yeah. Which Geo is another one of those really fun designs, and I love Kuga's armor. It's weirdly basic, but I like it. And next up, we get, these are just all their forms. And we also got Oma. I love Oma's suit. Even, like, the good, like, Oma form Geo, I really like. I think it's funny they have future Sogo Oma and current timelines Oma. That's just the differences, what year it happened in. Okay. But I do like all of these suits. You get Gates with his nice red suit and his only other power-up, along with his armors, which he did get the drive armor, which is pretty cool, and build that one time. Get the time machine, do all of that with the time machine. I think it's funny that, like, there was that whole fiasco with the Trinity. Also, Geo 2. Why doesn't... I feel like nobody talks about Geo 2, but I think it looks really good. Next up, I guess, yep, this is the Waz page. Just filled with Waz and the future writers, which, these are really fun. I found the Tycoon Shinobi special to be fun. That was a fun time. Honestly, the designs and everything, oh my god, Decayed and DN got new drivers, so therefore they get a new page. And Tsukiyomi, a suit we didn't get to see long enough, and I'm mad. I want to see that suit more. But hey, you get this picture of her stabbing her brother. That's nice. You get the Shinobi guy. You get some of the Another Riders and the Time Jackers. You got the Watch Friends. And you got the 3 movie riders. I don't know how to pronounce their names. And we're nearing the end of the book here because we're finally into 01, which is this Realizing Hopper? Like, this isn't just regular Hopper, is it? Like, this is supposed to be Realizing Hopper, I think that's what this one is supposed to be. But yeah, you get regular Rising Hopper. You get him fighting the final form of Hirobi. You get Shining Hopper, which I don't think we got to see enough. And then we got Shining Assault. 02 is a great looking suit, and these two are also really good. And 001 is a fun design. But I think I like Ichigata more, honestly. Then you get all of Vulcan's forms, which Gorilla... I love the Gorilla form. The Gorilla form was fun. You get Valkyrie. And you get Thouser. I like it's Thouser getting shot. Damn him. And there's Ichigata. I love Ichigata's suit. Then you get Hirobi and Jin. They're teaming up, fighting dodos. You also get Ikazuchi, I think, and Naki. Then you get Arc Zero, which I love Arc Zero's suit. It's kind of a shame. I wish we would have saw Arc Zero a little more. Then you got, I think that's Metsubo Jinrai. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. And I also don't know what any of this stuff's about, except for Eden. I know what Eden's about, and I know what these guys are about, because that's the Metsubo Jinrai, but, like, these guys are the movie thing. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, and I barely know what that is. So. And then we got Saber 2020, a weird ride. Get all of Saber's little book forms, which Saber's suit still looks pretty nice, no matter how many people feel about the show. And he has a Zenkaiger form, which, that was a fun movie. Still don't like Saber that much, but that's my opinion. I think, what was this dragon form called? Like, where he was just angry? Was it the Bone Dragon? I don't remember. Was it Forbidden? I think Buster's suit still looks really cool. I love the turtle design. But yeah, there you go. By the way, I'm trying to just kind of go through the book kind of fun. You know, just so we could be like, oh, wow, look at all these suits. But it's like, I don't want it to be here all day, because this is running pretty long, and I feel like I wasn't, like, some pages I was like this, and then, like, I'm just like, do I really need to go through all of these? Like, Caliber looks cool. Is that Sabella? Was that her name? Her brother, Storius, and all his fucking guys. Storius, Kamen Rider. What, Arthur, or whatever his name was, I don't remember. Also, you have, what's his name? Slash. I like that his name is just Slash. Next up, we have all the Revice stuff. Like, I think this is all Revice had at the moment. You got a regular Rex genome. You got the T-Rex. You got Ghost. Ghost Vice. You got Decade. Double. Mammoth. That's the last Revice form. So yeah, this was immediately out of date. But at least we still had Evil. Evil was there, along with the Dead Man. And Kuga. So Forze. So yeah. You got the Gates form, you got the new forms for Greedon and Bravo. You even got the, like, villain person. Cannon, which that actually is a cool looking suit. I think this is pretty Deno. And yeah, that's it. That's the book. So yeah, that was a fun time. I wonder how you guys are going to feel about this. Like, I don't know. I wanted to talk about these books, and I think maybe in the future I won't go through them as much as I did in this one. But this was kind of just an experiment to see what the hell I could do, you know? Just something kind of fun to slap together. I'm just putting this on as would you guys want to see more videos like this? Do you guys care? I guess I'm going to play it by how this video goes. I still might do more of the other ones because I think there's some other books that would be a lot more fun to almost cover and talk about. Like, I definitely want to bring in some manga and just at least just talk about my thoughts or the translation on it, because there are some I do want to talk about, like, because I think that would just be something interesting, along with maybe giving a recommendation to read. And definitely don't go through the whole book like how we did in this, but like with books like this, I think it's just kind of fun to just show what's kind of there and what you can look for, because they keep making these. Like, these are constantly being released. Like, I saw, like, there was actually a couple versions of these. There was, like, one for Saber. I want to say, like, they had so it was, like, the year before. So it's, like, they are constantly releasing these. So I wouldn't even recommend to get this one. I know you could probably find it on maybe Amazon Japan, maybe. Like I said, I found this in a local bookstore, so I really wouldn't know where to find these outside of maybe Amazon Japan. But they are constantly releasing updated versions, so I find it laughable they call this the definitive edition. So, I don't know, like, I think these are some kind of books that can be really fun, especially if you just want to be like, oh yeah, who was that writer again? And then you're just like, oh, yeah, Excel. It's like, yeah, especially if you're in Japan or you know Japanese and you can read these stats. But, like, honestly, for me, I just like that I can just like be like, oh yeah, I want to look at Skull, but I don't want to look it up on the internet. What do he look like again? And just be like able to do that. And there's actually other books that have even more details, and maybe I'll cover those sometime. Those are the Detail of Heroes books. But yeah, what do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see more books in the future? Do you guys have any like things that you want me to talk about? Maybe like I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Like I don't know what to do when I reach dry spells of reviews. And I have a few other ideas and toys I want to talk about, but I also want to see what other things in my collection that we could talk about and have fun with. And this is kind of just an experiment. So I hope you guys liked our little walk along the encyclopedia. Could you tell what characters or things I cared about by how much I gave them attention or anything? Or as you could see, as I got further along, I realized the length of this video, and I was like, oh dear God, I need to start getting through this faster. But, I don't know. I hope you guys had fun. I thought this would be something to do. Like, I don't know. It's like, I've been talking about doing these, like, behind the scenes. Like, I've been being like, oh, I should talk about these books I have, because they're kind of neat, and you really don't see anybody cover them. So, I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Did you guys enjoy this? Like, tell me your guys' favorite writer or favorite suit down in the comments. Like, I'm about to say that's what I was talking about throughout this whole video. So come on, tell me some of your comments. Are you guys kind of shocked about some of my picks? Like, what do you guys think? I don't know. Leave them down in the comments, or, don't do what you want. I don't know. But this is already really long, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until whatever I do next. Bye.